Common health symptoms you should not ignore. After suffering a dramatic change in health, some people are hesitant to go to the emergency department. While it's possible that your symptoms are common health symptoms and minor, they could also be life-threatening. Constant headaches, gum disease, sleep disturbances, aching joints, and other major health problems all have something in common. Chronic inflammation is the primary cause of all of them. Inflammation isn't necessarily a negative experience. In truth, acute inflammation is a natural part of your body's healing process. Such as when you get a painful cut or bruise and your body tries to mend itself. When inflammation becomes chronic, the real issue begins. When this happens, your immune system starts battling its own cells, which can be damaging to your health. Don't overlook any of the 11 common health symptoms listed in this video if you're experiencing them right now. These symptoms may indicate that your body is chronically irritated. "11 common health symptoms you should never ignore." 1. Headaches and migraines. Every now and then, everyone has a headache or a migraine. They can also be the result of stress or a lack of water intake. A severe headache that develops quickly, on the other hand, could suggest a more serious problem. Furthermore, tension headaches that worsen over several weeks may indicate a significant problem. This is especially true if the pain is different from previous headaches. To naturally combat headaches, eat more high-fiber meals and seek for organic proteins like grass-fed beef. Furthermore, because magnesium is important for our bodies to operate properly, and a lack can induce headaches, taking a magnesium supplement can help prevent recurring pains and symptoms. 2. Tooth and gum health, bad breath, and gingivitis. Have you been diagnosed with gingivitis, or are you constantly worrying about bad breath? It's possible that inflammation is to fault. Periodontal illnesses are caused by bacterial infections that lead to inflammation. These illnesses are not only socially humiliating, but they are also signs of inflammation, which can progress to more serious, systemic diseases. Start by flossing at least once a day to remove any stray food that could cause bacterial growth. Use homemade toothpaste to battle gum disease and keep gingivitis at bay, or use coconut oil to prevent gingivitis and treat gum disease. 3. Gut diseases, which includes indigestion, IBS, and leaky gut. Gut disorders are the most prevalent symptom, and they are all caused by inflammation. Unfortunately, these diseases are becoming more prevalent in our culture. Preservatives in foods, toxic overload, and a bacterial imbalance are all to blame. Sipping bone broth is my #1 tried-and-true approach of overcoming gastrointestinal illnesses. Its therapeutic powers serve to soothe the lining of your intestines, preventing toxins from entering your bloodstream. Inflammatory bowel illness can also be treated organically with probiotics and enzymes. 4. Mood swings and anxiety. Have you had a recent case of the blues, or been particularly moody or anxious? Inflammation, contrary to popular belief, could be a factor. Inflammatory cytokines, or proteins released by cells, have been shown in studies to promote depression-like behavior. Help reduce anxiety by introducing ashwagandha, an adaptogenic herb, into your daily routine to ease stress. Increasing your intake of vitamin B12 and omega-3 fatty meals can also help you fight depression and anxiety. 5. Sleep disorders and insomnia. Inflammation might also cause you to toss and turn at sleep. Persistent insomnia affects roughly 10% of individuals in the United States and has major implications, including increased inflammation and death. Fortunately, there are actions you may take to assist you in falling asleep without the use of habit-forming medicines. Setting the correct room temperature, using essential oils, and reducing caffeine use can all help you sleep better. 6. Arthritis and stiff joints. Joint inflammation can cause inflammatory arthritis, such as rheumatoid and psoriatic, as well as simple joint pain. Take proteolytic enzyme supplements, eat more essential fatty acids like those found in wild-caught salmon and grass-fed beef, and increase your potassium and sodium intake to revitalize your body's cells and eliminate toxins to help ease the effects of these taxing symptoms and reduce joint pain naturally. 7. Unusually high fever that doesn't go away. Fevers are a normal part of life. In truth, a fever is one of your body's natural defenses against illness. Loss of appetite, chills, and sweating are common symptoms of a rise in body temperature. If your fever is accompanied by additional illness symptoms such as shortness of breath or a rash, you should seek medical care. A thermometer is essential for assessing whether or not a fever is hazardous. It's time to see a doctor if your temperature increases to 103 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. If the fever does not start to subside after 3 days, you should seek medical help. It's possible that your body is fighting a dangerous infection. 8. Confusion or behavioral changes. When you're confused, it means you're having trouble thinking or staying focused. You may notice that your focus is moving rapidly. This makes it difficult for you to think normally. It's also possible that you'll have dizziness or slurred speech. These signs could signal a stroke, low blood pressure, or extreme dehydration, among other things. It's also conceivable that the problem is caused by the medication you're taking. It's possible that your dosage is too high, or that it's interacting negatively with other medications, such as alcohol. 9. Intense chest discomfort. Intense heaviness in your chest, especially if it's accompanied by arm pain, could be an indication of a heart attack. However, there is a catch. In male patients, these are classic indicators of a heart attack. Women may have a variety of symptoms, including acute exhaustion or abdominal pain. A muscle twitch in your esophagus or strong heartburn could cause pressure in your chest. Neither is as serious as a heart attack, but you should never ignore this symptom. 10. Severe abdominal pain. As previously said, stomach pain in women can be an indication of a heart attack. It can, however, signal other issues like a hole in the stomach or a ruptured blood vessel. It could potentially be an issue with your appendix, which is uncommon in people over 50. Gallbladder stones or an infection in your intestines are 2 more potential reasons of pain. 11. Shortness of breath that you can't explain. When you're doing an exercise routine, you may experience shortness of breath. When you're at a high altitude or in a location with high temperatures or humidity, it can be difficult to breathe. But what if you're having trouble breathing outside of those circumstances? If this is the case, you should contact your doctor as soon as possible. Remember that your body is always speaking with you about what it requires. It is up to you to pay attention to what it is saying. There's no need to suffer if you experience any of these common health symptoms. If you like this type of content, please support our channel by liking and sharing this video. Do well to subscribe and tap on the notification bell so you will get notified when we post a new video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.